Boys. Well, hello there everybody watching this, and welcome to a new update on BTD Battles 1. It's been so long since the last update, and now we have a brand new water map on the lily pads. And I'd say this update's pretty nice, but we're gonna have to just analyze this one update a little bit further, as I also have the patch notes up ahead. But before that, we're gonna check the map, lily pads, right as I'm getting all the way in here. Alright, lily pads just looking amazing as usual. These new little graphics here being expected as usual. I sure hope nothing bad's gonna happen. But of course, this update won't be complete without having a little late celebration of Ninja Kiwi's 20th anniversary by having a new promotional arena. Sure damn hope this arena is going to be worth something. It's a fucking yellow stadium reskin. Oh, but surely, these two right there can't be the only things that have happened. They surely should have done something to the game to make it better. The only thing they've done is fix the fucking eco glitch. All jokes aside though, this update is still going to be up there. I mean, just to review it, it's going to be on a high, I don't know. It's probably going to be one of those in the middle between C and D tier. Guys, trust me when I say this. This does not compare to the fuck that was the 623 update from 7 months ago. And you watching this, as well as watching my last video on this update, should know why. Also, what is also nice to watch is Bloons TD Battles 2. Yeah, he actually introduced it. Like, I swear, everything they've done there is a train wreck compared to this thing. This update's been more tame than the other one. And they've done nothing but add a new map and a useless arena, alright? And you think this is the end of the video? It sure looks like it, but no. You know me, guys. You know me and my XtraCards mod, which we're gonna be shifting the focus right now. Alrighty, boys. Our shift has been reacquainted to the XtraCards update right here. Lovely jubbly looking summer UI over here, while we're looking at what I have done in store for you, and I've also planned this thing right ahead of time. So aside of the lily pads map, I've also added one map of my very own, which is of course another one of those BMC portovers, but in a good sense, called Mirage. It's from Bloons City Flash, in case some of you didn't see it, and the way this map goes is as follows. If we focus on each and other side, you will see that the balloons are actually mirrored 180 style, just like Park. Our neutral balloons come from the top and the bottom on each side respectively. But also the sand balloons are going to follow the same pattern. There's not going to be any reversal mode here, unlike Park. So both balloons are going to come from the top on the left side and from the bottom on the right side. It's a definite Mirage indeed, especially when it comes to Bloons City Flash's Mirage, where both balloons come from the top all at once, and all go all down to the bottom with a few cacti decor, but I don't think people are gonna like it anyway. Other than the UI takeover here for the summer, with snazzy looking glasses on the Buccaneer, a little sunscreen, a little SPF on a Moab Mauler, cool shades on a heli pilot, and a little pina colada right next to the monkey village, and our little monkey here with wonderful swimwear. I've also done myself a batch of balance changes of my own, I've done so in fear that Ninja Kiwi might have done some from themselves, but they didn't. And that's the shocker of the century. That they've not done any balance changes. But before we got to the unknown of my own self, all right. Is it really that hard to do, Ninja Kiwi? I swear down to God. This is the like 4 maps already in vanilla that don't have shield properly installed. Now, for some of the balance changes of my own, as I said before, before we get to the balance changes, there's a lot of things that have been made possible. There's quite the differences between my balance and their balance, and this map is not quite the best for demonstration wise for this because of how it's been masked. The Monkey Ace. What's different about the Monkey Ace, you ask? Well, if you see the cost of rapid fire, which has been increased from last update that I've made, it adds this forward firing gun from the BTD5 specialty building itself in order to get more close by firepower. But in this update, I have reduced the firing range of this attack by half, and I don't know if half is gonna be quite good in this scenario. Maybe a little circle path or infinite path is gonna be better. But yeah, the attack range for this gun has been significantly lowered, just so it can get a little bit harder time to clean up, but also sharper darts being increased by a little bit because it also increases the attack pierce of the stray gun by 1. But also pineapple present, you know, everybody loves the pineapple. With its tiny range, but in XtraCards, the range has been enlarged. But also with the rapid fire perk, you drop pineapples way faster on top of the forward firing gun. But yeah, that's all about the Monkey Ace. Now if you look at the banana farm, on top of everything that's endearing with the banana farm, you'd see here the banana subsidy upgrade that replaces the long life bananas upgrade. And some of the duration for the bananas has been ingrained into the base banana farm, which means they'll last for about 20 seconds. And with banana subsidy here, is it gives cash at the end of the round, and that cash value depends on how much you've upgraded this farm on the left path. You see right now, if you get round 1, it produces 20 cash. If you get more bananas, it gets 30 cash. With plantation, it produces 70. With Republic, it produces 150. And if you get BRF, it goes all the way to 600. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So so the value of the banana subsidy is basically 10 cash per banana produced per round. But it also meant that I had to shift some of the right path upgrades for it, namely long life bananas, valuable bananas. Sorry, it went from 3,500 on vanilla to 1,800 on my end, but now I've raised it up to 2,200. Probably gonna be a little bit more impactful when it comes to getting the left path banana farms. But also with the Monkey Bank and the BIA getting completely different prices because of the valuable bananas shift over there. Probably gonna make getting the BIA much harder to do, but also with the Monkey Bank, amount of cash produced per round has been shifted to be slower but more consistent. And if I get the BIA, it produces 100 every time, every tick. Yeah, it's quite something to consider. Alright, Mortar Monkey, I know it's not in the current balance change that I've made, but it is a fun one to witness because if you get the Bloon Buster with Bernie stuff, the explosions basically ignore Black Bloon immunity and strip down 2 layers just like that. The drawback, however, is it burns for less, so it's gonna burn every 2 seconds for 4 seconds, so that's gonna be 2 ticks of damage right here. But also, making it much better against ceramics and such, maybe, I don't know. The big one. If you get burned and stuff with the big one, it shreds to 6 layers by default. But also, the burn takes every 1 second for the same 4 seconds duration. So probably micro is not gonna be very suitable, but who knows. All that matters is that it will clean balloons much better by itself, especially when it comes to monkey boost, but maybe, who knows. But also the artillery battery main attack also burns for 1 second. It demonstrated right here. Alright. That's about 1 second every tick. Monkey Engineer. Basically, I've given it the BTD6 treatment with the right path affecting sentry guns, but the sentry guns themselves also still not part of the current balance that I've made. If you get sentry gun, no matter how late or early you get it, there's going to be a 2.5 second delay before it spawns the first sentry, and then it defaults back to 10 seconds. The value, of course, being halved when you get faster engineering, but the right path upgrade being changed from 9-inch nails to hefty business, because not only it upgrades the nails, but also it buffs sentries with 1 pierce and frozen popping power, but also gives cleansing foam more pierce and balloon trap more pierce. By how much? Well, here's the values. Balloon trap with 300 RBE capture is going to be quite the nuts to consider. That's why hefty business is increased, because the value it gives sentries, foam, and balloon trap has been quite higher than usual, and I've also been able to have somebody test some of this out with me in some gameplay footage that I've recorded. Probably going to be useful. But also sprockets from 550 to 700 for the same reason as ever, because the sentry's attack speed increase, and the value that it gets from the hefty business upgrade with additional added pierce, which makes for a good cleanup opportunity, especially when it comes to the boost. That extra 50% power on all the sentries is gonna make a big difference. Now, I think the moment you've been waiting for, and I know you guys have been staring at the screen for all this time. Why the fuck is Bloon Chipper 900? Now, this is another one of my beloved little reworks that I've made to the Bloon Chipper. Basically, the Suckier upgrade, as you can see below, is pretty much gone. The Suckier upgrade has been implemented into the base Bloon Chipper itself. But to compensate, the price tag has been increased from 600 to 900. Normally it would have been 850, but I gave it an extra 50 just because I spiked the Bloon Chipper so much. And I know some of the competitive people know that Chipper Farm Ace has been on a roll lately, and that's why I wanted to do this. But in exchange, Heavy Duty Suction is now a tier 1 upgrade. You know, being able to pop lead, ceramics, and collecting nearby banana farms. Alright, but the new tier 2 upgrade is all classic returning, being dual layer blades. Alright, no triple layer stuff, no bullcrap like that. The good old classic dual layer blades that everyone knew from the very beginning of the Bloon Chipper up until like update 6.19, when they decided to suddenly change the Bloon Chipper to triple layer blades for some reason. But also, the power funnel upgrade gets further increased damage. So instead of shredding 3 layers in vanilla, it shreds 4 layers in here. And that's why its cost hasn't been changed from 4,000, because it's extra damage on top of extra damage. And Omni Shredder being the same old upgrade that everyone loves for some apparent reason, while long range suck and faster shred are been unchanged. But how to counteract without making triple barrel like the meta pick? Well, make the triple barrel upgrade itself very expensive, just to put a little slap on the face on the Bloon Chipper. The triple barrel with 3,000 cash on hand. And just witnessing how well it can handle all these blues, especially now with the dual layer blade bloon chipper shredding 2 layers at a time. It means it will certainly shred bloons much better, maybe especially with the monkey boost and all that. Yeah, that's pretty much my take on the bloon chipper. I sure damn hope that there's gonna be some people who will like this change or spite this change or hate this change. Who knows? That's gonna be a topic for next time. But yeah, everybody's just gonna be starved for balance changes. We've had no balance changes in vanilla balance for 7 months. Meanwhile, I've done more work. I don't want to be rude to Ninja Kiwi, but at the same time, 7 months with no balance changes is crazy work. Alright, let me just be frank with you all. At the same time, it's not the first instance where an update just featured a new map. The earlier update that I can think of is update 616 with Bottomless Pit, and that's pretty much about it. That's pretty much what they've done in the past. A new map, and that's it. No balance changes. Probably to prepare themselves for something later. But at the same time, alright, let me be frank with you guys. Ninja Kiwi, you know, the Dundee division that's working on Battles 1, Battles 2. They're also working on releasing the Bloons Blitz game in early access on the Philippines and Canada, apparently. But also trying to work their ass off on Zombie Assault Resurgence, aka SAS 5. Everyone's other favorite Ninja Kiwi game series, because SAS 4 has been out there for so long that I don't know, all this content is nice and all, but there needed to be a bit more to it. You know, more variety, more content, more like an expanded take on the series, because SAS 4 is just as old as BTD 5 at Battles, really, and a step in the modern direction has definitely been on their mind for a long time. I mean, I'm not I'm not held at gunpoint just to say this, but that's pretty much how I'm feeling about that right now. That's why it's been quite tough for them to handle Battles 1 and Battles 2 while also working on Blitz and Zombie Assault, and maybe that's why. But at the same time, yeah, you know, it could have done just a little bit of a price adjustments, price nerfs, and all that, price buffs where it's needed, price nerfs where it isn't needed. Everyone in their mother already saying how the balloon chipper is pretty much part of the meta, especially with Monkey Ace. I still find it funny that the 2 towers that have accompanied Dart Monkey and Banana Farm have united together to throw shade on the Dart Monkey. That's pretty much my my train of thought. And yeah, what you gonna do? But maybe, when all said and done, we're gonna get better updates. Probably. I sure damn think so. I should damn hope so. I'm not sure. I don't know if confidence is there, but yeah, it's gonna be one of those wacky situations where there's stuff to be desired, but there's not gonna be much to it. I'm getting really sappy right now. Due to the changes of BTD Battles, yeah, I know. Oh, there's actually some people playing on the Ninja Kiwi 20th Anniversary Arena. With such amazing names such as Ambiguous Panic 43 and a bunch of squares with a pound sign and 90 against Mythic Monument 906. Yeah, I sure hope you enjoyed this little TED Talk I have. Thank you guys so much for watching this. It really means a lot. if you watched all the way until the end just to hear me yap about the current state of BTD Battles. I mean, to see Battles won just like that, I don't know, it's kind of a mixed bag, kind of a double-edged sword situation to me. On one hand, I'm glad that they haven't done anything too significant, but on the other, there could have been much more done, especially when it comes to this tiny bit of patch notes for a big update in quotations. I mean, that's pretty much about it. If you want to check the XtraCards bot, there's going to be a Discord link in the description if you want to join in and join on the fun and play XtraCards with other like-minded people, just as myself and maybe some others. Probably, I'm not too hopeful. And yeah, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you don't want to miss any more of my future endeavors. I keep saying that I want to do more, but I pretty much stay there like a sit duck and do nothing. I don't know, maybe one video per week, but who knows? My mental state is already in disarray as it is, and I'm not sure if I can keep on all these false promises. I might try, but please, you can just bear with me on this, guys, and hopefully I'll do more in the future. But until next time, it's been David here. I'll see you then. Peace.